to do the same here pretty soon. And here we go.
This is about to start right now, guys. We've got the round 4 game. It is the 2 top duelers here in the bracket.
Yeah, clap it up. This is going to be a sick match indeed. Here we go on Lost World.
We're on Rapha at the moment as he's going to be spawning immediately by the Mega Health. He's trying to make his way up to center map to get himself that rocket. Evil just looking, well, in circles at the moment. Felt that maybe Rapha could be elsewhere, but now that he knows all the information required, he can make his rotations around the map.
And Rapha's going to have almost all the weapons he needs, catching Evil over at the 50 health corner. And not really committing to it either way, and this is sort of what you were wondering there, Zoot, about how aggressive Evil was going to be playing compared to Rapha. And it looks like so far he's going to be playing that slow game, but man, that rocket directly on Evil's face as he goes in for that upper YA.
Rapha, though, he's not going to commit to the fight at all. He's like, all right, that was good damage. That's kind of allowed me to clean up this busy item side of the map where I can get the red and the Mega. And now we can try and sneak up through the corridors if Evil is working close to the LG.
And they're once again both going silent. Evil's actually down there in the LG room itself, looking to spam some plasma towards that upper YA. But largely just avoiding the fight right now, taking a lot of 5s away, taking a lot of shards away. And if that means that Rapha's going to be getting item control for a little while, so be it. Evil's going to be ready for that fight when it comes.
I think Rapha had to do a little double take there when he spotted Evil. And Evil, wise to that, he's going to get pushed out there. There's some great damage from Rapha, but he's been popped up with rockets quite a lot. 82 health left. Mega's been taken. LG chase right now, and it's going to be Rapha who takes the first frag.
As soon as Evil saw that Rapha was going back in for that Mega, he needed a clean exit from there. He could not stick around for that fight. And going back towards the LG, it would have been safe if he got there, but couldn't quite make those final steps.
Yeah, just a little bit slow maybe, but Evil has managed to build himself a bit of a stack. Greater than that of Rapha's at the moment. He's going to have to collect himself some weapons. Rapha has still got better position on the map.
Evil certainly did do a lot of damage during that first frag, but you know, it's a really different game having 1-0 compared to 0-0. The tone and the pacing of each player has changed significantly. But we're going to see another red armor go over to Rapha. He's going to be able to stack back up quite nicely. But like you said, Evil is not looking too shabby himself. It's going to come down to player awareness and being able to set a trap or two.
Checking chorus, can hear him down though in the center map, going through a teleporter. Rapha just kind of scanning exactly where Evil's going. And he's trying to land a trap maybe if Evil were to come up here.
And this is quite nice for him. I mean,
Evil is below him.
Evil probably wouldn't mind a fight, or at least the opportunity to get a rocket or two on Rapha. But if Rapha's going to be as silent as Evil, it's not going to be an easy play at all. But oh, nice direct one on the red armor. Rapha now backing up. He got that armor. He still has 100 points solidly, but nowhere near what he had before. And Evil knows exactly where he's at. Another solid grab. And that allows Evil enough time to get that Mega.
Yeah, Rapha's got his teller between his legs at the moment. He's not really sure what to do as Evil could be camping that teleporter exit. As I can see from your screen, Evil has run over to
and
the
right
top
now,
yellow.
it's win-win for Evil.
Nice.
So Rapha's going to RJ back up, having waited that entire cycle for red armor. He's got pretty decent rockets out of there as well, but if Evil was camping it, then sure, he was able to get some damage off with plasma, and if he wasn't, he could go grab the other yellows. So Evil got a heck of a lot out of that play.
No, I mean, he's still got a huge stack. That one direct rocket doesn't mean a whole lot at the moment. Rapha, he actually managed to get to a little bit of damage. He's got timing on it, which is probably the most valuable thing for him at the moment. Jumping down and taking the Mega himself would have been probably suicidal.
Right.
But he's so weak. 4 health left. Rocket Splash would kill him. Anything would kill him, really. And Evil continues to spam up to the top.
The length of that LG, just walk it a little bit forward.
Please let me get to that.
And he knows that Rapha's still up there. I mean, doesn't have too many options. Is he going to wait another cycle for this Mega? No, he can't. He would be absolutely smashed. But he's going to get out of there, take away the yellow armor and a 25. The 50 is available as well, so very quickly moving from 4 health to 165. We got Evil now taking away that Mega. Rapha.
I'm amazed that Rapha's been able to make it back to this point. He's had to be extremely sneaky, extremely patient as well.
This is twice now that Evil's been able to shut Rapha down at an item and then just keep him there long enough to allow Evil to go get the rest of the map.
I'm wondering if Evil knew exactly how low Rapha was. Would he just have rocket jumped up there and taken a risk? 200 armor now for Rapha. I mean, he's still looking like he can contend for the next frag. Moments ago, he was on 4 health with nothing else behind him.
But this fight over Mega, he might end up being a little bit late to this. Yeah, he's not going to commit.
Right, he's still got that timing
he was a couple
on
steps behind.
All that matters for Rapha at the moment is he keeps on having information on the Mega timing. He has 200 armor, and he waits for the right rotation on Mega to make a fight. Evil, though, he's come through the corridor. Some great rockets from the Russian at the moment. Rapha moves back to get himself some health. The chase still continues. Is he going to be able to get away from this? Tries to get the shotgun out, but Evil's going to tie the game up. He committed to that with his heart, and Rapha just simply was not able to get away rapidly.
And looking at the timers, Evil should be able to go from red to Mega somewhat gracefully. A rocket will be there to help him along, but Rapha's not going to be challenging that Mega anytime soon. Like you said, he's got the timing on it, but I think he's had the timing on it for the past several cycles. Doing something about it's the next step for sure.
Yeah, he decided not to commit to it. He kept going to that upper area where he's just like, yeah, I'll just get information. But you already had that information. Why not go to the lower side if you've got 100 health and 200 armor? And the fight happened somewhere else where, well, he was less prepared for it.
And Evil's looking a little bit giddy right now. He's got everything he needs. He's even taking these shards several seconds before Mega. This is allowing Rapha maybe a little bit more room to breathe on the yellows. Also kind of asking him to come challenge with this Mega. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with if Rapha ends up here. Oh, no real damage coming out. A little bit of a play on the plasma, but Evil can cut him off and just force him in that room. And yeah, he can come and take the red armor at will.
I like what Rapha did with having the machine gun out. It's really good job though from Rapha to
I think
make sure
Rapha tried to sneak in to get the grab for the red, and he maybe missed the jump. Wasn't watching from Rapha's perspective, but I think that's where that drop came from.
LG pretty aggressive at this point. Rapha was there far too early in order to try and get himself the Mega. I think Rapha just left the area, got himself a couple of 25s, a yellow armor, and his stack is looking much, much better.
And Evil doesn't seem to be too bothered by that at all. He's willing to go and recommit to the red armor. And just like a lot of the matches today, not too hungry for the frags themselves. They just want to make sure that they're not making any positional mistakes. Because one will turn into 5, no problem.
Well, when it starts getting close to the end of the match, whoever is in control there, then they will feel as if they should start taking the risk and try and get that kill before the opponent.
How many times has that turned against them?
Well, actually, this tournament, not so much, but in general, yeah, it's extremely risky strategy.
Oh, did Evil lose out the timing on that Mega? Looks like all that info that Rapha got before, he was finally able to sneak it out from under Evil's nose. Yeah, he's still hanging out here. He needs to break into mid.
He's like, what happened? My memory is gone. But I'm going to switch over to Rapha as he's looking very good. A healthy stack, getting a decent rocket over there. Evil relegated to the sort of grenade area. Rapha not impatient enough to drop down.
That was decent damage there, and he's going to have pretty tight timing on the Mega here, but just a little bit too late to drop down into that cubby. And that cubby's always sort of a crapshoot anyway, whether or not you want to drop down there. And the way these guys are playing, they don't ever want to be under 100 armor. Nice silent play from Rapha, looking for the drop down on this Y, but he's going to take his own bait and not be punished for it. So 2 minutes left to play, and 1-1 right now. And they're both looking at fairly even stacks. They've been rotating and trading a lot of items and not really having any heavily committed fights in the meantime.
Yeah, it's coming down to Rapha again at this top level on the Mega Health. He's going to go for the steal this time. Evil is not close by, despite getting the last Mega himself. Both the stacks are very close. In fact, we could have a monumental fight. Just depends if they are going to be picking it anywhere nearby.
And really, the relative value of this red armor is pretty nil, actually. So Evil got it, but he might be sacrificing so much by going through that teleporter. As Rapha can be able to find him at the plasma. He was really loud. He might have just been wanting to deny Evil that possibility. Yeah, you can't really expect him to be there.
Rapha's got to get back in time to make sure that Mega can be his. He's trying to push Evil out of the room with the lightning gun. His stack was marginally more larger than his, but Evil, he's committing with the LG, and it was just the wrong thing to do. He had the option to leave, but he just felt that he could out-aim Rapha. He could do it, but it just simply wasn't the case.
And so far, he has been out-aiming Rapha with the LG 34 to 31% respectively, just not in that fight.
There was just a little bit more stack that Rapha had, and it made the difference. Evil, though, pressuring once again. His stack not terrible at all, I gotta say. In fact, they're dead even. And Evil, he's just gonna push in right now, but there's a direct rocket, mutual frag in the end. We got Evil though. Has he got himself a good spawn? He's going for the rockets. He's just spotted Rapha, who has got himself the LG. Can he get close? He needs these rockets to just be...
Edging Rapha with this LG out is so dangerous. Evil's rockets aren't really doing the job either. Rapha going in for the Mega. It's going to be Evil going, okay, fine, I guess I get the red armor. And nice rocket jump out of there to quickly move over to the LGYA.
He's got to go for the chase.
But this puts him in the room, and Rapha's going to know exactly where he is. Is Rapha going to leave it up? He's not going to keep him in here. Rapha's on the run.
How are you going to be able to chase him with 3 seconds to go? Evil's calling GG already, and that is going to be 3-2 for Rapha on map number 1. Extremely close, mind. Rapha giving himself an advantage and is just 1 step away from being the duel winner here in the TriMaster Tournament. And that would be along with his teammates Clock 04 and Saigo.